Welcome to the United States of Paranormal Podcast. Sit down and buckle up for an enlightening ride through everything cryptid, creepy, and paranormal.
Hello, all of my paranormal freaks out there. It is I, Golden J, hanging out with
the Rocker Chick
and
J-Dub.
And we are the United States of Paranormal.
Ooh.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning us in. Man, we got so much shit to get to tonight.
Yeah. Woo.
Are we having a good day? Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
Why are you having a good day?
Because it's my birthday.
What? It's your birthday?
It's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Well, hold on 1 second. It's your birthday? I didn't even know it was your birthday.
What's going
Oh
on?
no, what's he doing?
Good thing I got you a cake.
Aww, how
Look
sweet.
at that.
And I brought plates.
Aww.
Are we got to eat it with our fingers?
I guess.
And I brought napkins and silverware.
Look at that.
Aw.
Dang.
Happy
So
birthday
special.
to the Rocker Chick.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Thank you.
I am thrilled to be hanging out with the two of you on your birthday. Thank you for giving up your birthday evening to hang out here in the studio with us and record United States Paranormal.
You're welcome. If my birthday was on like a Saturday, I might not, but being on a Thursday and a work day, yeah.
Just happy to. So, anyways, I brought silverware, a knife, and whenever you're up for it, you can cut that thing up, and we'll all have a piece of cake to celebrate your birthday.
Let them eat cake.
Sounds good. They forced me to eat a donut today. They bought donuts for the morning meeting. And it's like, your birthday, you have to eat one. I was like, I'm not a big donut girl. And it's,
Yeah, I mean.
What kind of donut was it?
It was the cracked donuts.
Oh.
But it was the variety. And yeah, I picked the smallest one, and they're just like all looking at me like, really? I told you I didn't want a donut.
Yeah.
Listen, the cracked donuts you get from Rise and Roll are absolutely delicious. They're amazing donuts, but I can't eat them.
They hurt my stomach.
They make me too wiry, and I get nauseous, and I get all real jittery, and then I fucking crash really hard. So I actually stay away from them. I won't touch them.
I can't do a lot of sugar anyways.
Yeah?
Gives me the dumps.
A lot of our listeners probably don't even. It's Rise and Roll,
I did say Rise and Roll.
and it's an Amish-based
bakery
bakery
that
and
has
yeah, it is.
exploded because of these cracked donuts.
Yeah, and
That's-
they literally are cracked because I feel the same way. I get wiry and
Yeah.
I can't.
And it's
eat
just what? Powdered sugar, cinnamon, sugar.
Some more sugar on top
them.
of the
Amish
sugar.
love.
Lots
Amish
and
love.
lots.
Amish love.
I'm not sure that I want to know Amish love.
They make a lot of babies, a lot.
It's all over the place.
Because they're eating so many of them damn donuts.
It could very well be, yeah.
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 They do make some good food though. Nothing against them.
Oh my
They-
no. They're most of their food is absolutely amazing, and
Yeah.
we actually have a place close to us called Rentown,
Mm-hmm.
and they have some of the best cold cuts and
cheese. Yeah.
and
Ooh.
I like to get they package their own sesame sticks. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I love those things.
Yeah, they're good.
And we have a couple Amish families out at the campground now, and when we have the monthly sells, they set up all their baked goods.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you can get some
man.
good stuff in there.
It's trouble. It's trouble.
It is trouble.
They get all those Amish get all my money.
They're like, oh, there's Jeremy.
Here he comes. It's Golden J. Yeah.
And you can see he eats most of the sweets in the family.
Wow. Did you just?
No.
You just called me fat.
No.
I didn't hear that.
No.
I'm
You do have a sweet tooth. You
Very
do.
much so.
You really do.
Yep.
That's why he's feeding the grandkids tonight. The cookies or mom's
Oh, my
made.
mom made
So
cookies
He wouldn't
last
eat
night.
them all.
Yeah.
I'm a little jittery from the many that I already had.
And you're going to have cake.
I'm going to have
Yeah,
cake.
I'm gonna have cake.
I am going to have cake.
It is cold.
Well, it's because I bought that and your flowers at the exact same time. And as soon as I got here, I got it in the refrigerator out here because it is fucking hot outside right
Yeah.
now.
It is.
Oh, my God. We are into full-blown July right now outside. So even the studio's a little warm and the air's been on for the last 3 hours.
I bet you have some emails after that comment because we live in Indiana and I know we have Houston listeners
Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
Southern
Oh, yeah.
listeners
North Carolina
that have
listeners
had
and-
a month of extreme heat. So just telling you now, be prepared.
Your pussy ass Indiana weather ain't nothing for what we got going down. And I won't. And I'm not complaining. I actually love the heat. I love it so much better than the cold. Because you can go outside, you sweat, you feel all good. You're like, oh yeah, I'm sweating. You know, it's dripping down your face.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
butt crack
You-
everywhere.
I think I scared the neighbor the other day when I
you got
walked
naked
over to
on
give
the-
him, see if he wanted the wood that was left over from the deck, and sweat was just pouring down my face, and he just kind of looked at me like, yeah, we'll take it. Like, yeah, I look kind of scary.
Don't. I thought maybe he saw you stripping naked on the deck the other night.
Could have. He might have seen that too. I don't know.
It's becoming a thing now, Jen, where we just get out of the hot tub, pull your suit off. Why do we even wear a suit now? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, you got to. Plane flies over, they call the cops, and yeah, you got to wear a suit.
I don't think I have anything to worry about a plane flying over and seeing anything. So
Did you see the thing on Facebook with the guy that does the
Crop duster?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah,
That
yeah,
swooped down in front of the semi on the highway.
yeah, I saw that.
Oh my God.
It was very interesting. I love watching a crop duster. I've actually been on the motorcycle a couple of times and then just kind of tracked him down so I could sit and watch him for a while. But
Yeah, he's amazing, but seriously, that was close, and I bet that semi driver.
shot his pants.
Yeah.
Definitely more than likely he did that. But now I do have a question though, because could you? I mean, it looked like he was just inches from the windshield with that wing. The camera angle is
Yeah.
everything. So I mean, how close was he really?
It would be enough to scare me. I mean, yeah.
Well, remember the time I was taking Gunner's car over to the auto mechanic, and the one flew right. He flew it right above the car coming off of the field, and I shit my pants right there. It was like poor Gunner's car.
Well, we have one that crop dusts around our house, and he goes like, it looks like he's going to land on my house.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Is that the yellow one?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's the same. I think it's the same guy.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
all over the northern Indiana, I think. But yeah, he took a lot of flack on that.
Oh,
video.
yeah, he did. But I mean, we still love to go out and watch him. So why would people give him shit? I mean,
Because they're townies.
they're all uppity Karens. What? See you next Tuesday.
See ya.
Hey,
What?
we got some emails.
Whoa! Yay!
Love you.
I
Emails.
love the emails. Well, let's start off with. Do you remember the kudos email we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Larissa. She actually emailed. Okay. Let me read you the email. So it's me, LB, again. I just wanted you guys to know I started listening to episode 68 and I lit up. It was so nice of you all to share my email over the podcast.
Aw.
She says, I'm sorry, Jeremy. I don't know what happened to the email you sent back. I guess I didn't get it. Regardless, I could feel and hear your guys' appreciation. It truly made my week, and I was so excited. I made my husband listen to it because it was the coolest thing.
Oh.
I love it.
Then I had to tell him who everyone was and how they tied into the podcast, and also tell him J-Dub's pooping in a bucket story.
Yeah. Spread that word.
So he told me I should have given my whole name, which remember it was just LB on before. and I shouldn't be shy about it, and that I should take a picture for you. So, in your monitor there, I think I got this all set up. Here is, okay, Obi, Larissa, here is the reaction. I am super excited to see and hear J-Dub's reaction here.
Ew, no.
Are you ready?
I guess.
All right, here we go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my eyes are watering.
That doll is freaking scary.
I think
Scary.
the best part, I mean, the doll is pretty nasty. But the fact that there's a Ronald Reagan mask setting up above
Ronald
that.
Reagan.
Isn't that the Ronald Reagan mask
looks
from
like
the Genesis video Land of Confusion?
I think you're
I'm in
correct.
the land of confusion right now. That thing is gross.
Why is its eyes all blacked out like that?
Yeah. It's
And
very freaky.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. So there you go, J-Dub. There's there is the reaction to the photo.
That bitch would have been out.
Yeah, nope.
Not even. She'd be in the dumpster.
I said, she says, sorry, Alicia. I thought I should give her a name, but I'm kind of scared to. Maybe Alicia should be her name.
Oh.
Because Alicia hates dolls.
She absolutely hates dolls.
I don't blame her.
I might have bad dreams tonight, LOL. Anyways, again, thank you all. Made my week. Keep it spooky. Your fellow paranormal freak. So I did email her back, and just basically I emailed her the same email that I sent her before for the most part. As far as like, I thanking her for all the kudos and letting her know that I am extremely lucky to have J-Dub and the Rocker Chick and all that they've done to help keep this going. And she emailed me back. Let's see, I lost it. Where'd it go? Here it is. Because I said something to her about when we're going to be out in KC, I would bring her a bag of goodies if she wanted to meet up and, from all the stuff from the Golden Mojo entertainment world.
Nice.
And she's like, a bag of goodies would be great. I would, as for the doll, Alicia the doll has a nice ring to it. So.
Nice.
See, now I kind of like her, even though she still freaks the bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh.
So there you go. Larissa, thank you so much for the email.
Thank you.
I think in my email I said something about early October. It actually will be out early September. So I will get with you when we get just a little bit closer and see if I can meet up with you and drop off a bag of goodies.
Cool.
But no poop in a bucket.
No poop in a bucket. I would not send her a poop in a bucket.
Maybe we
on.
ought to make a shirt of Jen pooping in a bucket.
Yeah.
A little scary Jen.
Yes. Get on it. We have a couple ideas for new shirts.
This is true. We have ideas.
Did he tell
Jeremy's
you about
like, I'm the only one allowed to be on a shirt.
Oh God, no! I was just, I'm just.
Okay, it can be like a ghost shitting in a bucket. I don't care. Just make sure it's something it's shitting in a bucket.
It actually show the poop.
Yeah.
All right, Logan, we're gonna need this. Get a hold of Esteban. We're going to need this design. So I will definitely. Can you do it so that like one? I'll get with you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, we also got another email from Gina.
Oh.
And this is actually through the website, so it's a form submission. I did email her back, but I did not get a response. So I'm wondering if responding to the form submissions is not getting back to him. So I may copy and paste this over and just actually send it to her directly. So, but if she's hearing this, Gina, thank you for being a listener. And she says, I love listening to your show. I've been interested in the paranormal for a long time. Bigfoot is my favorite crypto. Miss Team Tejas, but I've always loved Team Boozers. I laugh every episode. I like hearing about things I haven't heard about before. Thank you for keeping this podcast going.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
So there you go. There's a couple emails. We're going to have more emails in the next episode because I have a few more, but I want to kind of split them up. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for the emails. I love the emails.
Yes.
They're
Yeah,
great.
they're awesome. Keep them coming.
Yes, please keep them coming. And don't forget what we talked about last week. If you want to record yourself telling your story, a spooky story, or even if it's somebody you know, and their spooky story, you want to record it and send it to us. I'd love to put together an episode just of that, and where we all react to it. And after I play the message or the audio clip, and then we all react. I'm super looking forward to that. So
Me too.
send them in. You can Dropbox them.
Please.
You can Google Drive them. You can email them. However you want to do it. Just please send them. I'd love to hear them. Yeah. Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes.
So there you go. Couple emails.
Cool.
I love it.
Amazing. Amazing. So
Yes.
let me ask you this.
All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We are
All
ready.
right, all right, all
All
right.
right. All
Well, we
right.
don't know.
All right.
Could be a stumper.
Oh, no.
Have
Oh,
you-
no.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Jane's getting nervous. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, what the hell's going on over there? Have you or somebody you know ever seen your doppelganger?
Yes.
Yeah?
I have been told so many times that there's somebody that lives in this town that it looks exactly like me.
Really?
Yeah. I have not seen this person, but I've gotten numerous people, different people that have told me this.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, let's trace them down. Do they know who they are? That this person is that looks like you?
Well, I couldn't find the person that told me because it's when I worked retail, but they did know him.
Interesting.
I can't remember what her name was, but they're like, so-and-so? And I'm like, man, nope. Just Jen.
How about you?
No.
No, nobody's ever said to you, or you've seen somebody and you're like, holy fuck. All right. Well, okay.
No,
Are you
sorry.
sure?
No.
I'm
No. I
Not
look in
even-
the mirror and see my mom every once in a while, so that's why I changed my look.
Do you want to just think about this one more second?
Uh-oh. Why? Because there is something?
Because, well, I don't know if it's a doppelganger, but, Karen is your sister.
Oh, okay. Well,
Our friends at the campground who we go to the Chiefs games with, somebody was down. We were actually doing one of the garage sale weekends where we had a bunch of CDs for sale, and they were there they were buying some CDs from us, and they got back down and they seen Phil and was like, hell yeah, we saw Karen's sister down here at the other lot. That's about
I don't
as
think
close
that
as I
makes
get.
us a doppelganger, though.
Well, that's true, but that's about as close as I can get.
Yeah, I've never had anybody or know of anybody that.
Ryan and Chris, my old bandmates from Voodoo Rain, actually sent me a photo from a concert they were at. This has been years ago. And they took a picture of the guitar player, and they're like, Jerm, this guy looks just like you. I didn't see it. I looked at the picture over and over again. I personally didn't see it. But they said it looked like me. My best story that I have is we played a gig in Michigan. It was called Hog Bash. And it was a festival style deal where they had bands all day long, and it was way out in the middle of nowhere. And you park in the grass and walk through the woods, and all that kind of shit. And there was a guy there, and I would have bet $1 million fucking dollars it was my friend Steve. And I kept looking at him, and he kept looking at me like, what the fuck are you looking at? One of those deals. And I think we were getting ready to leave, or whatever. And he was kind of walking in the area where that, and I finally just walked up to him, and I'm like, what's your name? And I don't even remember what his name was, Carl or something like that. But I would have, do you remember that?
I remember you telling me about it. I don't remember.
You don't remember seeing him? I would have bet $1 million that was because he looked exactly. I should have gotten a picture with him, but I wasn't thinking. I was nervous because it was kind of crazy. But yeah, I thought it was him. So I've actually seen somebody's doppelganger, but I've never seen my own.
Interesting.
That's my story.
I don't have a story. Sorry.
Oh, now it's time for your story.
Time for my story.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Are you ready to get into this?
All right.
But I think you need to tell everybody what your shirt looks like because
So
it's amazing.
So Jeremy got me this shirt, which
Who's
you
Jeremy?
can't see. Our Golden J, my husband, with a million names. For my birthday, he gave it to me yesterday. It's got a Squatch walking Ozzy, our Dotson.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It's a silhouette.
I love it. I love it.
It is pretty great.
Yeah, it is.
Remind me, I'll get a picture and I'll put it up on our
Yeah,
in
you
our
need
socials.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not a t-shirt wearer because they usually strangle me, but he actually got me a woman's t-shirt, so it's loose and I like it.
Damn.
I'm excited.
Damn, I killed it this
He
birthday.
killed it.
It's adorable.
Besides, he did not say happy birthday to me this morning.
Oh my gosh. No.
And that's, I think, why I have a cake and flowers when I got home from work.
Oh,
What do you mean?
What do you mean, huh?
What do you mean? You don't think I would?
This man never buys me flowers.
Oh fuck, it's on now.
That's like a Miley Cyrus song.
Yeah.
I can buy myself a flower.
Oh no.
yeah.
Hey, write your own fucking name in the sand. Oh, and you can talk to yourself for hours too.
I can. And sometimes I do. Usually just in my head.
Really? Really?
Yeah. I don't say a lot out loud.
But okay. What the hell? What do you think's going on in there, J-Dub? What?
She's married to you, so I can only imagine.
Listen, I am a joy to be married to. An absolute model husband.
Yeah, but
Model.
you don't buy her flowers.
Oh, it's fucking on. Do you look at the deck? Who do you think bought all those flowers? She may have picked them out.
Rocker chick did. She put the deck together. She's gotta make it finished. Look nice.
Those kind of flowers and flowers that you put in a vase are two different things, Jeremy.
So what you're saying is you want more flowers?
Every once in a while, yeah. Not just on my birthday. Anyways.
How about on sex night? Will I get sex if I bring flowers?
Probably not.
I'm gonna go pout in the fucking corner.
All right, I'll listen to the story then.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Are we ready for
I
this?
am so ready. I need to get out of this conversation. That
All right.
You dug your own
I
hole.
did dug my hole. You gotta love it.
I know. Everybody. Love the flowers. Love the shirt. Love everything else she got me. So.
How about me?
did a
Do you
good
love
job.
me?
Well, of course. I love the freaking world.
It's
my
crazy
birthday.
fucking Karen out there.
See you next Tuesday.
Oh, I'm not going to be able
Shirt
to do
is coming. Just saying. The shirt is coming.
I'm the first one to get it, though.
All right. I'll let you know when it goes up.
We're going to do a see you next Tuesday and Jen shitting in a bucket.
That's
All
right. There it is.
All right. We are headed to southeastern Massachusetts.
Fuck yeah, man. It's beautiful this time of year.
Massachusetts. We're going to the Bridgewater Triangle. And if you haven't heard about this place, it's got a lot of things going on.
Well, for avid Two-Sop listeners, they might have heard a little bit, a very, very little bit about this when we did episode 6 of the Puckwudgies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the Bridgewater Triangle is about 200 square miles. It is the site of legends and curses for centuries and has been called home to strange phenomena, including
Uh-oh.
ghosts,
Huh?
Bigfoot,
Yeesh.
and UFO sightings, and strange creatures. The towns that are roughly at the points of the triangle are Rehoboth,
Oh.
Freetown, and Abington. So that's what makes up the triangle.
Okay.
So
What was that again?
Triangle.
Don't make that sound.
Yeah, no, that one. Whoa.
So within this 200 square miles, there are many historical places and landmarks. And one of them is the Freetown Fall River State Forest. There are reports of cult activity, including animal sacrifice, ritualistic murders, as well as a number of gangland murders and suicides. The ledge is inside the forest. It's an 80-foot deep quarry and is a hot spot for people visiting. They feel a compelling urge to jump off the cliff, and some have. Others feel a sense of dread. Ghosts have been seen, and also UFO sightings. Gross. Profile Rock is another landmark. This is a 50-foot high rock which looks like a human face, the profile of a human face. Legend has it the ghost of a man can be seen sitting on the rock. Native American dancers are often seen dancing around the rock. Others report strange glowing orbs and disembodied voices being heard. Solitude Stone, or otherwise named Suicide Stone, which was found when searching for a missing person. They found the body next to the stone. An inscription was etched into the stone, which they don't know who wrote the inscription. All ye who in future days walk by Nuckatessa stream, love not him who hummed his lay cheerful to the parting beam, but the beauty that he wooed.
Somebody etched that into the rock?
Yes.
Dang, it took a while.
And
I'm telling you.
And it's not...
Didn't do that with a
not
Sharpie.
It was before, it was an old thing
okay.
etched in there, so... You gotta... They don't know when it was written, but...
Yeah, they don't have a date on it.
No.
They didn't mark it and autograph it?
Nope.
Okay. I always put my
But there
little
have been-
date and signature on everything I etch in stone in 1800s.
But it's crazy that it was found by, when they were searching for a person, and
Oh, right.
they
right.
found the body there. Bridgewater State University has several buildings and rooms on the campus are rumored to be haunted by ghosts and other paranormal occurrences. In 1924, a fire destroyed several buildings, and some claim to have seen the ghost of students running down the halls yelling fire.
Yelling fire?
Yelling fire.
Jesus.
And a couple of the stories I heard was that they say it's a girl, and they're saying it's the girl that started the fire, but there were never any documents stating that somebody died in the fire. So they were saying she died in the fire, but...
Huh. Well, somebody had to have died in the fire if there's ghosts yelling fire. Wouldn't you think?
You would think. You would think.
Man, you guys, your documents etched in on fucking stones in the middle of the forest is hard to find.
Okay, so then there is Taunton State Hospital. This has visitors claiming of being touched and pulled in certain areas of the hospital, hearing banging and moaning. Claims from the 60s and 70s as the hospital was used for satanic cults.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, this hospital was not known for
It's patient care.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the things I read were not really good. It's pretty much, it's abandoned now, but in the 40s and 50s they were doing all sorts of things that experimental stuff, and
Well, that seems to kind of hold true with a lot of these hospitals that we've
back
kind
in
of
the
been
day.
after. And yeah, everybody's, even, help me out here. I know the answer to this. Waverly Hills had, they were doing experimental things that it was like, that's like more torture than it is fucking but they didn't know.
Yeah.
They had no idea what they were getting into. So I can see why, you know.
They might have thought they were helping, but they weren't.
Right. Right.
And some of them knew they weren't helping, but
Well, apparently some of them are just sadistic. Thank
Yeah.
you. There's the word.
Yeah. And then we have the Hornbein School. This is a one-room schoolhouse built in the 1840s, the only one still left standing in the area. Many claims of hauntings come from within this building. They hear children laughing. And then I also watched a documentary, and there was a woman on there that said she was walking, wandering around and came across the school and looked in the window and thought they were doing a reenactment. She actually could see children sitting in the chairs
my God.
at their desks, and the teacher actually turned her head and looked at her. And she went around to the front to open up so she could go in and actually, see. And the door was locked. And when she went back around, there was nobody in the building.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
That'd make you tinkle a
that
little
was
bit, wouldn't it?
and I'm sure she's not the only one, because it did say people walking by the windows, they could see a class in session. But her personal experience kind of made me do a little quiver, because she's like, the teacher looked at me like, what are you doing looking in my window?
She's like, don't interrupt my class.
Yeah.
Jeez. I
So
didn't like school anyway, let alone ghost school.
So another place inside the triangle is Hockomock Swamp. It is 16,950 acres of swamp.
Oh my God.
It's located in the center of the triangle. The
Like
name
Dead Center?
Dead Center.
Dead Center.
The name was given by the Wapakonok Indians.
The what? The Wapakonaka.
Wakapanaka. And it means place where spirits dwell.
Okay. Very cool.
Many strange sightings occur in this area. A number of visitors have been reported seeing UFOs, Bigfoot, bears, and panthers,
Well, that's not
which
unusual.
are not found in the area.
Oh, okay.
Supernatural creatures such as giant snakes,
Uh-huh.
vicious dogs,
Okay.
So one occurrence was a law enforcement officer spotted a giant black creature, which he called a thunderbird, with an 8 to 12 foot wingspan.
Okay. A Thunderbird.
A thunderbird.
An actual Thunderbird.
That's what he
he's
called
seen
it.
it.
It was an 8 to 12 foot wingspan, black flying creature.
Well,
And it was a police officer. So
yeah. I was going to say that.
Puckwudgies
Oh,
have also been seen in the area. The Wapakonaka people.
wow. Listen, no offense to our...
Yeah, please. Considered them to be a mischievous creature that loved to play tricks and try to lure you to them to take you away.
Uh-huh.
One story was of a man walking a dog late at night when the dog tensed and started pulling him in the other direction. The man noticed a small pot-bellied creature standing under a dimly lit light post. He thought it was a child, but realized...
It was Jada.
Yeah, he pointed to me. I said, it was me.
But realized as he got closer, it looked old and was covered in hair.
Uh-huh.
Speaking to him in a language he didn't quite understand but thought he made out, "Come to me," as the thing waved his hands to follow. He followed the dog's warning and turned around and went back home, never to see the thing again.
Yeah, I'd follow the dog too.
Well, if you saw a little creature sitting there, come to me, I don't think I would go.
And it was funny because in the documentary, he was kind of saying it how in the way it came out was it it was just weird because he was saying it in English, but it was really garbled. And,
Right.
you know, he said, that's what I thought he was saying. And he was waving his hand.
So, we got Bigfoot, we got UFOs, we got puckwudgies, we got giant snakes. I mean, this is
Everything.
just the trifecta of all kinds of things, cryptid, creepy, and spooky. But you said something about Suicide Rock,
Correct.
where people, I'm assuming, have jumped. Right? Is that why they call it that? Yeah, I know there
They've
was a second
found
one.
bodies there. There's been a lot of people that have committed suicide in the area. And
One of the stories of the puckwudgie was that they like to lure people, and they're magical, so they would lure these people out into the deep woods, and then basically get them to walk off of these large cliffs. They, being very mischievous and stuff like that.
Right.
That was part of that. So when you said that earlier on, that I was like, that goes back to what I remember researching when I did it, was that they did a lot of that, where they were like, yeah, come on, and then they'd lead you to your death, basically, and they thought it was fucking funny.
right.
Look what we did. Look what we did.
And,
They
and
sound like that, I think.
And puckwudgies came from the Indians. I mean, the Indians
Yeah.
were one of the first people to,
Hence why
say
the
there was-
puckwudgies are so known in
in our-
Mounds,
in our area,
Mound
yes.
State Park down in what is it, Marion?
Sure.
Yeah, Anderson. It's in Anderson. It's in Anderson. I'm sorry, Anderson, Indiana. You want to go hunt for them?
Yeah.
It gets.
We tried.
It's fucking dark out there. Let me tell you, it was dark when we
Yup.
were hunting. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's one more area called Dighton Rock State Park. And it is named that because of a rock. Markings and drawings on this rock possibly date back to the ancient Phoenicians. So this is before the Indians, and they do not know how old this rock is. It's been drawn on for years. So like the Vikings, the Phoenicians, the Vikings, the Indians, all different kinds of markings. They don't know what they mean.
Right.
But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Did you have pictures of these things? Did they have pictures on there?
In the documentary, they showed the rock.
So I can look it up and I can Google it later and put it in our show notes? All right, sweet.
Yes. Yes, you sure can. So I have a couple of stories of people.
Tell me it's
That-
UFOs.
No.
I've got a couple, I think. If not, I've got one from, I can't remember if I typed that one up or not, but I have one in my head.
Oh,
I made up a story. I don't know. No, it's not made up.
Happened last night after everybody left.
So one of the things is multiple children have gone missing in the Bridgewater Triangle, and a few were never found.
Uh-huh.
One story has a happier ending. Little Aiden Johnson was playing with his sister when suddenly witnesses nearby heard a horrifying scream. When they went to see what was wrong, the boy was gone. Hundreds of volunteers and police searched for the boy. There was no trace of him. 24 hours later, the boy just walked out of the woods with a bundle of mud and twigs and asked a rescuer if they would like to buy some flowers. He seemed healthy and said he had no memory of the past day. The only thing he did remember was that he was compelled to go pick flowers because that would make him rich. No one knew where he went or how he was unharmed in the swamp overnight. So that could be anything. That could be a puckwudgie. That could be UFO. That could be any of the so-called strange things going on in the...
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
He walked out of the woods and asked a rescuer, you want to buy some flowers?
Yeah.
I think the most important question here is, did the rescuer buy him some flowers?
I
buy
bet,
some flowers
I bet
off
somebody
him?
bought flowers from...
I mean, come on. That would be the... Wouldn't
I
that-
just thought that was an interesting one. So,
Yeah.
and it was a happy one because at least he came back and wasn't one of them. that-
Right. Yeah, it was gone forever.
But was he himself?
Oh.
Ooh, that's another...
Was he a...
So, I would do it. I'm sorry, getting off topic, but writing this up and seeing that story, and then last night I happened to be on something and saw the new Exorcist
Yeah.
trailer came out. And oh my God. People like scary movies. You probably need to go see that because that's about 2 girls going missing for 24 hours, 48 hours. No, they came back, didn't even know they were gone for an hour, and they were both possessed. So yeah, it looks freakier than shit.
I'm gonna have to look that up because I'm gonna be watching it and poop my pants, but it'll be all right.
You can report on it later because I watched it.
I mean, it goes back to the old Exorcist with the Linda Blair and how freaky she was.
Oh,
These
wow.
girls look yeah. So anyways, sorry, off topic, but it tied into that little story there.
It did, very much so.
In 1970, two police officers saw something they couldn't explain. The officers were sitting in their car when it suddenly began to lift off the ground.
I hate that.
When they felt someone lifting the rear of the car, one of the officers put a spotlight on the offender and claimed it looked like a massive bear man. It then ran into the wood, but sightings continue to this day.
Bear man. So,
bear man.
What?
So I'm saying Squatch right there.
That's what I'm saying. Is that Bigfoot?
That would probably be Bigfoot to me. In 1970s, who knows if Squatch was going around.
I do
have
a question. Nope, you know what? I'll research it. I'm not going to ask it right now.
Okay.
I'll look into it.
Write it down so you don't forget.
That down.
All right.
Lost my ink pen.
I am going to try to put these in order a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so cryptozoological sightings are numerous and varied in the Bridgewater Triangle. In 1970, reports of a Bigfoot-like man, 7 foot tall, hairy monster, in its footprints instigated both the Bridgewater and Massachusetts State Police Canine Unit to conduct a search for a bear. However, neither man nor bear was ever found.
Gotcha.
In 1978, paranormal researcher Joseph M. DeAndrade claims to have observed another such creature as it slowly walked into the brush of the Hockomock Swamp about 200 yards from his location. He chronicled his sighting in his 1997 book, Passing Strange, True Tales of New England Hauntings and Horrors. 2009 was a hot year, the Bridgewater Triangle, for sightings of Bigfoot, especially in the town of Freetown. The most interesting of these accounts happened on July 14th, when a young man and his girlfriend spotted a large brown hair-covered man standing up from a crouched position on the side of a 2-lane highway. And his statement was, "My girlfriend and I were riding in my Jeep on Route 140 in about 11 p.m. My girlfriend saw this large brown hair-covered man standing up from a crouched position on the side of the 2-lane highway. She lets out a scream, prompting me to look at the creature standing there. He made fluid movements like a man and had an almost ape-like quality. We couldn't see his face, but upon returning to the area, we saw the man. There was nothing. After calling 911 and telling them that someone was running in the middle of the median.
Wowzers!
In the median of the highway, they told us that they had similar reports of what we saw on that stretch of highway.
Did they look for footprints or anything? I wonder.
Didn't say. Did not say. So let's see. I got 2 more stories. Do I got time?
You have plenty of time.
Got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time.
Okay, so here's one. This is a report from someone that was looking up Hockomock Swamp on the internet. And they came across the ad for the documentary I watched.
Okay.
Let's see. So they were talking about the reporters that had saw a UFO in 1979. So in the documentary, there were 2 reporters that saw a UFO.
Okay.
And
At the exact same time or at two separate times?
At the exact same time.
Okay.
They were in the car together.
Hanging out.
They were driving somewhere, and they literally got out of the car and, like, yeah. This girl goes, I was thrilled because I saw the same thing in 1979. It hovered right over my house in Pembroke, then headed east. It was a Friday night, and when I got to school on Monday, a classmate announced that he had seen a UFO in Kingston on Friday about 15 minutes later. We both described it the same, home plate shaped thing. 30-some years later, I find out about more witnesses of this UFO because of the documentary.
Oh, sweet.
So that was kind of cool.
Interesting.
And the documentary actually talked to the newscaster, one of the newscasters, and he had a piece that he had cut out of something. He goes, this is what it looked like.
You make it out of mashed potatoes?
No. Looked like metal, but...
Okay.
But yeah, they all of them said it was shaped like a home plate, baseball home plate.
That is weird because it's not circular. I mean, that's pretty squared off and then into a triangle.
Yep.
Or, yeah, into a point. Sorry.
So I've got one more story.
Just one more,
Just
Mom?
one more.
Come on, Mom. We want more stories.
Sorry.
I don't want to go to bed yet.
Yeah.
So let's see. Route 44, the past 3 decades, however, has become one of the most chilling mysteries in the Northeast within the Bridgewater Triangle. Reports have been made by locals of a red-headed hitchhiker.
Oh. Is his name Cody?
The Phantom has been described as wearing a red flannel, work jeans, boots, with mid-length red hair, with a
Colton.
matching beard. The most unsettling description, however, are his eyes, said to be dark and soulless. The most terrifying...
What does that look?
Black-eyed children.
Yeah.
Black-eyed person.
Uh-huh.
The most terrifying claim, however, is a woman who reported stopping to pick up the red-bearded hitchhiker. When he reached out to grab the door handle, he vanished. Obviously frightening her, the woman tried to leave the scene when she realized that her car battery had died. The car did not start again until 10 minutes after the incident, and the woman was left petrified.
Yep. No, thank you.
So another instance was a guy driving down this same road and actually didn't see the man, but the face was in his window.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And there were, yeah.
So, like, he drove through the apparition,
Yeah.
and the apparition came actually
Yes.
up to... Oh,
Ew.
that'll fuck with your night.
So there are a lot of...
Fucker stole
I
my
couldn't
Snickers
find
bar.
a lot of personal stories. So it kind of aggravated me a little bit. So those are just some of them that I found. And
I honestly believe that the triangle itself is extremely interesting, and there's a lot of things that go on in that, and a lot of the things that we've researched all kind of even end up back in there. We're back to Bigfoot, we're back to Puckwudgies, back to UFOs. I mean, what is there that attracts everything there?
Well, the swamp's in the middle of it, so maybe there's like a vortex or a portal
Could
or
be.
something.
and I think the Indians, like I said, they named it whatever, the swamp. But
Portal to hell.
but yeah, they buried their dead in that swamp area. A lot of the Indians were killed in that area. So there's a lot of bad things that happen in that area, and but there are a lot of stories about people being in their house and their house being haunted in that area too. But I didn't bring those up.
Could you
Wow.
imagine like building a brand new house and you're just like, oh, this is my dream house, and you move in and it's like fucking haunted as hell,
Oh yeah.
like the
I'm
poltergeist
saying,
house.
I was trying to get that in my head. It's like, what house was that? What movie was that? Yeah, the Poltergeist house. Listen, I don't even know, man. I don't know how you did it for as long as you did. I guess if they're not horrible and just, constantly scaring the shit out of you and showing themselves, then, if you come in and the cups moved a little bit, the next morning, then so be it. But, I watched a lot of these videos and stuff where people are getting shadows and stuff leaking. They're leaning, from the basement and looking up the stairs at people, or, I couldn't. I don't know if I could do it. I'd move the fuck out.
Yeah, but nowadays they have such good, like, apps and stuff on your phones, on your computers, that you could put anything in a video and it looks real.
Yeah.
So it's like, is it real? Is it not?
I know. I want to believe it's real.
I do too.
Because I believe that they are real.
I don't believe the alien ones because I just don't want. Fuck that. No. If I see an alien video come up, I'm like, nope, bye. I scroll right past it.
I saw one the other day I was going to send you, but I didn't know how to send it to you, and I was pissed. But
thank you.
it was a good one. I mean, it was a full picture of an alien that they were talking to, and he was reacting to what they were. I didn't think there was any actual audio with it, but it looked like he was reacting to what they were saying and shit. So I'm just saying, man, they're out there. They're there. They are. And it won't be too much.
You watch your face. Watch your mouth.
How do you know that they're not already? Maybe. Oh my God, I'm getting the look. Okay, let it go. Let it go, Jay. Jay, let it go.
Let it go.
Oh, it's so much fun just to.
You're making the hair on my legs grow back because I got the goosebumps.
You don't believe that do you believe that they're real?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what scares me so much.
Do you think that they'll be violent when they come back? Or when they present themselves, I guess is what I want to say. Publicly. Probably probably on Fox News.
Probably because they've seen how we've destroyed the earth and stuff. So, I don't know if they're coming here to scope it out to see if they could live here or if they are living here. Or...
Well, a lot of the movies and stuff have been based around the fact that, aliens or, Transformers, was a prime example that they've come to take our resources. Mm-hmm. How do we know that that's not what they're already doing? If a UFO coming to the swamp in the middle of that triangle and they have some sort of vortex or, something that they're sucking the inside of the earth out,
You never know.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
They could be walking among us now.
I could be one.
I could believe that.
Jen could be one.
No.
Your own personal Karen could be one. All right, there you go. That was actually a really good story. I really loved that. That was awesome.
Cool. I'm glad.
I'm clapping.
Big fan of the triangle. What is it? Bridgewater, right?
Bridgewater.
Yes.
Bridgewater Triangle in Massachusetts.
I always get a little confused. I want to call it like Bridge something else, but Freetown. You talked about Freetown. Mm-hmm. That's one of the corners, right? That's one of the one of the points on the triangle.
Oh goodness, Jeremy.
That's Golden Jay.
I know I have a hard time
not
calling
happening.
you Golden Jay too.
It's not happening.
I believe that Freetown was one of the points that you talked about.
I think so.
Freetown is actually so overrun with puckwudgies that they have a sign at the edge of town that says puckwudgie as what is it? Exiting, I do believe. Hold on, I brought it up so I can look at
Crossing.
it. Crossing.
I want to say that Freetown is where the story came from with
Exiting.
the guy and his dog. So.
Yeah, puckwudgie exiting. Yeah, they have a sign right there on the edge of town.
That's funny.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. We're back to the puckwudgie.
Back to the puckwudgie.
Back to it. Back to it. All right.
That was good. I like that one.
Solid.
Solid.
Good job. Anything else we need to touch on in this?
Future episodes. I think I will be going back over the Parent Family at
Oh
some
my
point.
God, yes.
I'm reading the first book of, I think, 3. But yeah, there's much more to that. Yeah, and everything that they went through. So I'll be going back through that at some point.
And you know, as we go along here, we have a couple more emails we'll get in our next episode, and they have a couple of suggestions, and we'll talk about that more too. So I do believe that Larissa had a suggestion too. Let me look. I didn't get to that the email because we were talking about something else, but she
get on
said
next
Lone Jack War in Missouri. See if you can find any spooky stories on that. So
You need to write this stuff down
I do.
so I don't forget.
I do. I'm on it. I'm on it. But of course, you know, I'm on this whole Bigfoot /UFO kick right now. So yeah, I'm looking into that a little bit more so we can.
And I'm looking into a story that might be a 2-parter.
Oh snap!
Yeah, you wouldn't think I would do this one, but I'm doing it.
All right, I'm excited.
Cool.
Have some nightmares, but I'll be all right.
I am excited. Yeah, we got some other things coming up too that I'm super excited about. And as we get a little bit closer, or maybe we'll just surprise you with what we got going on. But yeah, we have some cool things coming up. So
Yes.
stick with us. We're having a blast, and we're loving the emails. So
Yes.
keep them coming.
Yes.
You know, you can also go check out the UnitedStatesParanormal.com.
Please do.
Our picture is up there now, and the website is. It's not. I need to spend some time making it a better front page, but I fixed it. Sorry, Logan, Matt, and Boze. Your picture's now off of the website.
Oh, sorry.
But it's just our picture now. Oh, and Alicia, sorry, your picture's gone too. Oh, that was a great picture.
Ours are great pictures.
We could always recreate that picture.
We could. How? We'll talk about that
Photoshop.
later. Huh?
Photoshop.
Photoshop. The last one wasn't photoshopped. It was real.
I know.
We can find somebody with a hand. There's a lot of people out there. Anybody want to volunteer? Put your hand in the...
Put your hand where? You may not get it back. Anyway, but yeah, go check out the UnitedStatesParanormal.com. Our pictures are up there in case you ever want to see what we look like. And
We're scary.
yeah, we're petrifying. Yeah, Jen's big smile will scare you away.
Biggest smile ever.
Because I'm a doofus.
I love her pictures. I need to get the other 3 up, but it's just the one of us, you know, the tree, the hat, coming, you know, peeking around the tree.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that one.
Yeah, it's a great one. But we also have a merch store on there. You know, all the great. Jen's wearing her Banshee shirt today.
Yeah, I love this one.
We are definitely working on some new merch, like Jen shitting in a bucket. We're gonna figure that one out, and you know, the "See You Next Tuesday" T-shirt. I'm working on that, so. We're super excited. But go check out the merch page. The Great White Ball Beaver T-shirts and the new Bigfoot T-shirts are there. Of course, and all your favorite old ones. The Banshee, the Casper, and all the other ones. I can't remember all the names the boys gave them, so I apologize. But there is some great artwork on there and some great T-shirts. So go check it out. Also, you can also check out all the other wonderful podcast in the Golden Mojo Entertainment Empire, including the Call Guys, Golden Image Podcast, the Indiana Chiefs fans, which are back. We're back.
Woo.
Golden 80s, Murd Nerds, and A Quart of Books and Booze. Go to goldenmojoent.com. You can see all the pictures from everybody in that portion of the empire, and they have a great merch store there too, so go check it out.
Cool.
Been a lot of work.
Yeah, and if you have pictures of yourself in the merch, send them to us.
I would love to see pictures
Yes.
of you guys in the
Yeah.
merch. I know that we've sold several T-shirts throughout the land. If you're so up for it, yeah, snap a picture you're wearing your United States of Paranormal T-shirt and send it to us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.
Please do.
I love the emails, guys. Keep them coming. Thank you guys so much, and keep it spooky. And I'll see you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.
To support other Golden Mojo Entertainment productions, check out Golden Image Podcast, The Call Guys, and Murd Nerds wherever you enjoy listening to podcasts. To see photos and find new episodes of the United States of Paranormal, follow us on our social media. Twitter at TUSOPPOD, or Instagram at the United States of Paranormal, and Facebook, the United States of Paranormal. If you have a place that you'd like us to look into, or would like to share your spooky story that we can read on the air, please email us at the United States of Paranormal at gmail.com.